Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today I'm going to be making my October 2022 currently page. I didn't make a currently page in September, and I'm trying to think, did I do one for August? Yeah, I did, but I didn't fill it out. Anyway, I'm hoping that if I make a really cute currently page for this month, then I'll have the motivation to fill it out. The way I kind of like to do my currently pages is just like a lot of boxes for like just keeping track of like memories, that kind of thing. So it's not too complicated to go back and like write in like the big memories from that month. I just need to remember to do it. So I'm going to do my October 2022 currently page today. And I'm thinking because it's October, I want to do like a Halloween theme for it. I have some fun Halloween stickers from Alicia Michelle that I wanted to use. These ones are called Bad Witch. I really liked the like disco ball skeleton illustrations on here with the really pretty lettering, and the little stars are so cute. So I was thinking I would do this sticker sheet, pair it with some scrapbook paper that I already started using in my junk journal. I gotta go find another sheet or two of this. I got this one at Joann's. It's an American Crafts one, but I just love the like star pattern on this. I think it'll be really cute behind this. I'm going to bring in maybe a couple elements off of my own Hey Boo sticker sheet. I was thinking like the bats could be kind of fun to bring in. Maybe not the ghosts, but like the bats or the moon might be nice to have in there. And then I grabbed Mojo Jojo Plans, black boxes, and more to do the boxes for like the actual memory keeping component. And finally, I have just a roll of black and white grid washi tape. I thought it could be fun to kind of like put on top of the boxes, but I'm going to try to keep this simple. It's not going to be a super extravagant video. I just want to make my October currently page and have it on the books so that I can start writing stuff in. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this off the discs and we will get started. Starting with the scrapbook paper, I'm trying to think. I don't want it all along the bottom, and the only way to cover up this bar that says holidays, birthdays, days to remember is by doing it all the way across the bottom, because if I just do like a little sliver of it, then I have like partial words hanging out over there, and I don't want to deal with that. So I was thinking if I do like a little corner section over here, like by focus on, that wouldn't be bad. I could even do like a little corner section that's kind of like shelved up on top of the holidays, birthdays, days to remember thing, but I'm just going to start by ripping one chunk of this paper. There's nothing on the back of it, so I don't really have to worry about anything kind of showing through if I do that like white torn edge. Because sometimes when they're like double-sided printed, you get a little bit of color from the other side coming through when you do the torn edge, but that was a pretty good tear. Just very thin, like regular scrapbook paper. It's not like the cardstock scrapbook paper. It's like a little bit more papery. And I'm trying to think, maybe I want to cover up where it says October. That wouldn't be bad, and then I could put October in there myself. I mean, yeah, it's on the page right there, but like I could just stick a bat over that and it wouldn't be the end of the world. And plus it's on like a black background, so if I just like go over it with like a black marker real fast, I think it would blend in a little bit better. So I'm gonna assess my options. I do know this is going to get whited out, and probably this too, so I just need to grab some whiteout. I'll take my Bic Whiteout Easy Correct, and we'll get rid of the focus on over here, and then the notes and ideas, and I'll reassess when I get to like covering up the October 2022 up at the top. I'm probably just going to stick a sticker on it of some sort, but I just don't know which one. That's why I kind of want to wait to like figure that out, because I want to get like the body of the spread done before I worry about like the nitty gritty kind of stuff like that. Taking the Tombow Monodots adhesive to apply my scrapbook paper to the page, trying to make sure I get into all those tiny little areas so that it like sticks fully into place. Always a pain when you have like loose corners kind of sticking up on you. And as I had mentioned, this is going to go like all the way up into the corner of the page, trying to get it aligned perfectly. And you can see if I don't get it aligned perfectly because it's like white paper showing through from behind. I think it's good enough. So I've got that kind of going on. Holidays, birthdays, days to remember. Not a huge fan of like this black bar that goes through the center of the page. This I'm fine with over here, but like not my favorite. I don't exactly remember what the currently pages look like in the planners that I got for 2023. I'll have to look at that at some point. Although I guess it doesn't really matter because the planner I picked as my catch-all is actually a 2022, 2023, 18-month planner. I got it on Michael's for like 70% off or something like that. So I'm like, yeah, this is a good deal. So it'll be the same currently page designs as the ones in the 2022 planners. Except that means it's not going to look like this. This is from the 2021, 2022 18-month planner. So it's going to be that one that's like the 3 sections over here and then the dot grid on that half, which I don't mind. I don't think it's terrible. But this is what I've got for this currently page to play around with. Putting that little section just kind of down there. I don't know, it's a little weird having the section at the bottom, but I'm just gonna make it work. And now I will grab some stickers so that we can start setting this up. So I wanna take some full-sized boxes out of here. We've got these ones right here. I'm thinking like just the solid ones would be fine. I mean, I never use the ones that have the lines on them when I'm planning out like stuff in my catch-all because it's only this size of the boxes that have the lines. Well, the sidebar ones and then the double ones have the lines, but none of the smaller boxes have lines on them, and I'm always planning with the smaller boxes, so when I'm combining the box stickers, I never want the ones that have lines with the ones that don't have lines, so then I'm left with a bunch of these. That was a very roundabout way of saying I think I'm going to use the ones with the lines in this particular spread. So I'm just going to stick one right down there on the page. And I like this larger sticker. I think this would be better to have down in that corner just because it is so big. It's got 2 of the little skeletons kind of dancing underneath the disco ball. And they are a little bit more of a delicate cut just because we've got like legs sticking out and stuff like that. So I want to make sure that this comes off the page nice and clean. It came up with a little bit of the backer, but I can just kind of like rip that section out and I think we'll be fine. I'm trying to decide, do I need that box a little bit more to the right? I'm thinking so, just because I don't want the little skeleton guys to cover up too much of my writable space here. And what I write in these boxes is like stuff like, I don't know, family birthdays and like what we did for that, or if I like went to go like hang out with some friends and we went out for brunch or something like that, like things that don't happen on the daily that I'd like to kind of have stand out for the month when I'm like flipping through my planner and I'm like thinking about, oh, I wonder what I was doing in October of 2022. And now I'm looking at this and I'm thinking maybe this box should have just stayed where it was and then this went like up here. Yeah, I like that. And then the idea that I had with the washi tape was to just take like small little sections of it and put it at the top of the boxes so that they look like they're taped into the pages. Yes, they're stickers, but we could just pretend that the tape is the only thing keeping them there. So I'm going to take one of these little stripy grid washi sections and just kind of shimmy it underneath the skeletons. They are like classic size boxes, so I do think I need to keep it like maybe a little bit smaller when I'm ripping these sections of tape. So I'll just kind of size it down a bit. Let's see, I can peel this up just a bit more. Stick that grid washi down, and then that'll layer on top. Not the best. I don't know, it's a little weird because you're still getting that line of the black box showing through it, but I like the layered look of things, so I'm gonna keep doing that. And I think the grid looks really cool with the stars to just provide like some different kinds of patterns. I'll take this bat right over here, and it'll just go down into that section. And I could even pair in like a fun quote. So we've got ghouls just want to have fun, boo, less bitchin', more witchin', 100% that witch, and bad witch vibes. I'm gonna go with 100% that witch. I like the color palette on this particular sticker sheet. I'm definitely a fan of like the pink Halloween like color palette. I don't know, there's something so fun about just like pink Halloween, because in my mind Halloween, like traditional Halloween colors are like black, purple, and orange, and there's just something so fun about like pink. Like it's a little unexpected. At this point it's a little bit more expected, you know, but it's still kind of fun. I'll take another box. And I'm going to set up another fun little cluster that we can just kind of start putting stickers around. I'm going to use this one to cover up the whiteout from that like notes or things to remember icon that was on the pages already. And I'll start with my washi tape. It might be kind of fun to have it on top of the scrapbook paper. Yeah, I think that looks cool. And then I want to do ghouls just want to have fun over here. The fonts, like the different fonts together are just so pretty. And then I'll layer that on the corner. I like that like orange color. And then I'll pick another skeleton guy to go over there. Alicia has a lot of really fun Halloween designs in her shop, although it did take a decent amount of time for them to get here, so I don't think by the time this video goes live, if you order from her, you'll be able to get them in time for Halloween. The past few orders I've placed from her have taken a decent amount of time to arrive. Like I'm talking like a month and a week, like stuff like that. So if you're ordering from her, just like be aware that it takes a decent amount of time to arrive in the mail. Okay, so we've got like this little box thing going on there. And I'm now just realizing I'm going to need to punch this, and I don't want it to punch through the quote. I'll take my Crop-A-Dile and just punch out those punches real fast so that I have a better idea of like how close to the punches we're getting. I don't think it's going to be like through any of the letters, but I think it's going to cut it really close. Yeah, so it's going to get like right up against it, but it's still going to be completely legible. And maybe the smarter move would have been to like have taken the quote off and then punch the pages and then put the quote back on, just to like guarantee that I'm not punching through the letters, but I guess I like to live dangerously. Okay, so that's all punched out. So now that that's all done, I'm thinking about this October section up here, and I found a few different options to like re-letter that. We've got some classic Mambi sticks. I like the black and the gold. I think the gold is really fun with like this really playful like disco ball kind of thing going on. And then I also have them in pink, but I don't think the pink is the right color to match up with the skeletons. I think this is like a more like salmon leaning pink, and this is like more of like a fuchsia or like a hot pink. And then the other option, which I think is the one that I want to go with, is I have the Sticko gold glitter letters. So last time I made a currently page, as you saw when I kind of flipped through, I used these, but I'm thinking they just fit the vibe so well. So I'm gonna go with the gold glitter ones. And now I just need to find the letters for October. I'm not gonna be able to fit the whole word October on there, so we're gonna go with Oct. I just need to find O. Okay, we got a C, you got an O, and a T. Okay, all the letters we could ever need. And I'm just hoping they fit all right in the space that I have left for them. These are not the most stickable letters in the world, so they're gonna need a little bit of the tape runner on the back of them as well. I got these ones at Joann's. I like have a whole stockpile of like giant letter stickers, and I don't know, it's just like I use them every so often and they come in super handy when I do, but like you only need 1 or 2 varieties of giant letter stickers. Someone needed to tell me that, because I have like 5 or 6 different fonts. I've got different like textures. I feel like if I just had these gold ones and then the black and gold ones, I would be set. Like there's not a whole lot of other occasions that I need giant letter stickers for. other than the currently pages. Now I'm trying to think about how to get rid of this October. My probably worst idea is take a Sharpie and just kind of like color it out. I'll do a little section of it because I have a hunch that it's gonna bleed through. Yep, it's bleeding through. So we're not gonna do that. Maybe the Tombow dual-sided brush pen might be better. I'm just like taking a stab at any sort of thing that'll bleed through these pages. Okay, that one was a little bit better. I think it did fine. So I'm just gonna gently, and I don't even know if gently is the problem here. I think it's just like applying marker to the back of the pages is the problem here. I'm just gonna try to get rid of October as best as possible. It's not showing through like too much. And you're seeing my partially filled in catch-all from last week, or I mean, it's this current week. So I'm just gonna gently get rid of October, and it doesn't really matter that, like, yes, you can still see, like, I obviously tried to cover something up here, but I think once we get those gold glitter letters right on top of it, it's gonna be distracting enough that no one will really care that I've got like this weird rushed like Tombow mess in the background. There, good enough. So the next letter up is C, so I'm gonna take this one and it's gonna go mainly over that October. It's kind of like a weirdly short C. I wish these like edges of it kind of extended out a little bit more. It feels like it just cuts off kind of abruptly. But I'm not a typography designer, so I don't really have much of a say in the matter. This might be an occasion for the tweezers. So we're gonna put that right there. I'm trying to keep them in line with each other, so I'm kind of gauging like the bottoms, but this one is just like much taller than the O. Like it's just ever so slightly taller. Take this one. I like the gold glitter though. Like, if there's one thing I'll say, gold glitter is perfect for every occasion. And I don't think there's ever an occasion for silver glitter. There, I said it. There's my hot take of this planner video. I'm not a fan of silver in the slightest. Okay. We've got October up there. It's glittery. It's fun. There's dancing skeletons. It's a Halloween party. And I guess while I'm sharing like all of my opinions on here, I'll let you know that my favorite Halloween song is the Monster Mash. I love the Monster Mash. At one point in college, I had a friend who was like really into Christmas. And I was like, you know what? We need to like take some time. We need to let Halloween happen. Like, it cannot be Christmas already. It is October. I'm a big Halloween person, like in the same way that some people are like really big Christmas people. So we had this like record of the Monster Mash that I played on repeat for like days straight. Everyone hated me, but it needed to be done. It needed to break the Christmas spirit. Anyway, I'm gonna take this last little skeleton and we're gonna go like down here. I can't cover up where it says days to remember. Like, that's the most annoying part about this, is that I have to kind of work within my constraints of the page. You've got some more quotes, but I don't know if it needs them. Like, we've got 2 on the page already, and if I placed a third, it would have to go like down here, which wouldn't be terrible. I'm gonna take less bitchin', more witchin', and that'll go just down here in the corner. Nothing too fancy to it, just like hanging out in that section that's gonna be, I guess, holidays, birthdays, and dates to remember. Like, I don't really know what I'd write down there. It is Nick's birthday in October, so I could write like Nick's birthday in this section, like these little bullet points or something like that. Bad Witch Vibes and Boo are just gonna get saved for another project. And then I'm thinking maybe like another bat off of this sticker sheet, because I already got like 2 of them going on. So if I take my final bat, we could put it down here by the quote, spruce it up a little bit, or could like hang out here. There is just all this empty space in the middle, but I don't know if I want to put like another box in there. So maybe it's just like empty space. And I'm thinking if I had like shorter boxes, then I could take like a shorter one and place it there. But this goes back to that problem I had earlier where none of the shorter boxes are striped in the same way that these are. So the solution is probably just gonna be cutting down one of these lined boxes so that it'll match the other ones. I've just got like random sections of this on my hand, but don't worry, we can kind of Franken sticker this together. What a perfect opportunity. We're in October. We've got like all the little spooky, scary skeletons. A little Frankensteining. Doesn't hurt. As for this one, I don't think I'm ever going to use this section. Yes, I could draw the edges of the box on myself, but it's not going to look as clean. So I think I'm fine with just like the kind of cut apart version of it. And then I wanted to even that out by doing another one of those like smaller handmade boxes. I just don't know where it would go. So I'll start by placing like a fragment of washi tape on this one so it'll match the other ones. Over ambitious with the washi tape. I always need to like rip it down slightly smaller when I like test it on the page. So that'll go there. And then where would be a good spot for like one more box? Like we could move into the bottom section and maybe that like could double as like the box that says like Nick's birthday is in October. We don't have like exciting birthday plans. Well, I'm gonna try to plan something. I just don't know like exactly what because it's not even October yet. And I'm also trying to make this the same size as the other one. So maybe the best way to go about that would be to take what I had cut off of the last one, stick it right on top, and then just kind of cut along the line. Okay, so what I was saying is, I'll write like Nick's birthday into this box and it'll be like simultaneously a holiday birthday days to remember and also like a memory keeping thing. So that would be like good to have down here in this section. We are going back to my college for homecoming, which is kind of around the time of his birthday, but I don't want to count that as like a birthday trip because it's mainly about me. It'll be exciting to like have like a little vacation or like travel thing, but it's not for his birthday, and I think he knows that. Okay, so we've got that kind of down there in that section. Maybe the moon could be cool to have in here. Could even like pair it with the box that I placed right there, so we can put the moon on that one, and then I have two little stars. I was using these stickers in a daily spread, so I'm like kind of out of all of the stars, but what we've got left of them we can make use of. So I put one down there, and then the other one can just go on the other end of the little quote down in that section. I wish I had a third one, but I don't. And I'm not gonna start another sheet of stickers just for one star. Oh, okay. There are two more. I'm just a little blind. It's because the ghosts have stars on them that I just like can't really tell what's a part of what sticker. And then this last one, we can place like somewhere around here. I do like the overlapping the boxes look, so I'm gonna do that. And then I like the two of them, kind of. Once there's text in this section or like writing in this section, I think it should be fine. So I'm pretty happy with the way this is turning out. I don't think there's anything else that I would really add to it. Maybe like some bullet points over here to like mark out holidays, birthdays, days to remember. So I'm just gonna grab like 3 of them out of the Mojo Jojo Plans sticker book. Just stick them right down the side of the page. I'll have to do some thinking on like, what days to remember are there in October? I think we're supposed to be seeing a concert at some point, so maybe that could go in there. Although that might be like something that goes up into like one of these memory keeping boxes. Like that's something I would memory keep about, is like, we went to this concert and we like had a fun evening. So that would be something I'd put in like this particular type of spread. But the bullet points are there for when I need them. And I do need to remember to fill this out this time. Like, please don't let me forget that. I'm going to go ahead and pop this back onto the discs and just get a good look at it. Alrighty, October currently page is all set up back in the planner. It does not match this floral pattern, but I don't care. I love the way this turned out. I think it's so fun and playful, and you know, it just gives me Monster Mash vibes, and that's what I can expect of October. We're going to be listening to a lot of the Monster Mash. So I'm really liking the glitter letters up here. I do wish there were like other pieces of glitter or like different glitter accents to kind of interspersed throughout the rest of this, but I only have glitter letters, so I can't just like go sticking random letters everywhere. If I had like stars, that would be a different story, but it's just the letters. Anyway, this is what I've got. I will try to link things down below. So the bats and the stars and the moon came from my own sticker shop on that ghost themed sticker sheet. These guys are from Alicia Michelle XO. I got this at Joann's, the glitter letters, and then the scrapbook paper is also Joann's, and then the boxes are Mojo Jojo Plans. So I'll link things as best I can. I'm gonna call it good on this one. There you have it. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner-related content, and follow me over on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos, as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching, and happy planning!